The late afternoon sun was merciless on the rural road. Maya Johnson, a 10-year-old with colorful braids and an oversized MIT t-shirt, slowed her pace. On the shoulder, a shiny red Shelby GT500 Mustang sat, hood up like a wounded animal. Pacing beside it was Andrew Whitaker, a man whose suit probably cost more than her whole house. Yelling into his solid gold watch-checking phone, "I don't care how much you charge. I have a meeting with the governor in less than 3 hours." Maya hesitated. Aunt Renee's voice echoed, "Don't talk to strangers." But the man's desperation was a magnet. Adjusting her worn backpack, she felt the comforting weight of the small toolkit her mechanic uncle, Leon, insisted she carry. "Excuse me, sir," Maya called, approaching cautiously. "Need some help with your car?" Andrew, CEO of Whitaker Enterprises, irritation turned to blatant condescension. "That's kind, sweetheart, but this is a high-performance vehicle. I need a real mechanic." Maya shrugged, already leaning under the hood with surprising confidence. "My uncle taught me since I learned to walk. I can take a look." "When did the problem start?" Andrew, recognizing he had nothing to lose, sighed. "Engine overheated about 40 minutes ago. Then it just died." "Did you smell anything sweet, like syrup?" Maya asked, all professional. Andrew blinked. "Yes. How did you know?" "Cooling system." She pointed to a small puddle he hadn't noticed. "It's leaking coolant. That's why it died." As Maya worked with impressive efficiency, locating the leak and applying special tape from her emergency kit, Andrew watched, a strange sense of familiarity washing over him. The way she concentrated, the methodical scan of her intelligent eyes, it was unsettling. "What's your name?" he asked suddenly. "Marja Honson." He shook her grease-stained hand hesitantly at Andrew Whitaker. "That should hold until you get to town," she explained. It was then, as she brushed a braid from her face, that he saw it. The ring, an emerald green stone set in antique gold, held on her small finger with thread. The sun caught the stone, revealing a crescent-shaped imperfection Andrew would recognize anywhere. His world stopped. It was the ring he had given a little girl named Maya 12 years ago at an orphanage called Little Angels, days before it mysteriously closed. "That ring," Andrew began, his voice trembling. "It's very unusual. It was my mother's," Maya said, a shadow of sadness crossing her face. "My adoptive mother, Diana. She said it was a symbol of an important promise." Andrew drove her home, asking casual but pointed questions. Her adopted mother, Diana. The orphanage, Little Angels. It all fit. He dropped her off, handing her his card. "If you ever need anything, call me." Andrew spent the next 3 days in a daze, staring at reports from his private investigator. His father, Howard Whitaker, had bought the Little Angels property 12 years ago, just before Andrew became CEO. He uncovered suspicious transfers and a list of reallocated children. Maya Johnson's name was circled. Special case. Contact HW. Meanwhile, in her uncle's workshop, her refuge, Maya fixed an old radio, Her uncle Leon praised her gift. "I met a rich man the other day," Maya said, showing them Andrew's card. "He recognized my ring." Leon's face went white. He and Aunt Renee exchanged a tense glance. "Maya, dear," Renee said, "it's time we told you the truth about Diana." That night, Maya learned the hidden story. Diana, a nurse at the orphanage, had run away with her when it suddenly closed, changing their names and living in hiding. Renee handed her a yellowed envelope. "Diana made us promise to give this to you only if someone from the Whitaker family showed up." Andrew confronted his father, Howard, who had flown in from Florida without warning. "I found Maya Johnson, Dad, the girl with the emerald ring." Howard paled, then laughed dryly. "What was so special? Some children have talents that can be exploited. Military applications, patents, power. Why do you think we bought that orphanage?" What neither realized was that Maya was reading Diana's letter. She learned the truth of her past, that her ability to fix things was the special talent the Whitakers wanted to exploit. The next day, Andrew called an emergency board meeting. He walked in not alone, but with federal prosecutor Claire Bennett. "This is about Project Prometheus," Andrew announced, naming the secret program to exploit gifted children. On the screen, he played the truth, documents detailing unauthorized experiments, falsified records, and a video clip of a young Diana fleeing with a baby Maya in her arms. Then the doors swung open again. Maya entered, accompanied by Uncle Leon and a reporter from the Boston Globe, Marcus Hayes. "You're the prodigious Project 17, Howard sneered, regaining his composure. "And you're forgetting who I am. One phone call and all of this disappears." Maya opened her backpack. She took out the emerald ring and, with deft fingers, turned the stone, revealing a secret compartment. From inside, she pulled out a tiny storage device. "Diana was smarter than you thought," she said. "This contains backup copies of all the Little Angels records, including recordings of your meetings with military doctors." "This is being broadcast live," Marcus Hayes announced, pointing his camera at Howard's speechless face. To over 10,000 people, Andrew stepped to his father. "It's over." As federal agents entered the room, Maya approached Howard. "Broken people need to fix themselves," she said calmly. "I hope you get that chance in prison." 5 years later, Andrew Whitaker, now in jeans and a button-down, stood on the sprawling grounds where Little Angels once stood. It was now the Johnson Center for Young Inventors, funded by Andrew's donated personal fortune. "We discovered 23 children with exceptional talents this quarter," Andrew explained to investors. "No contracts, no exploitation, no secrets." Maya, now 15 and already a renowned mentor, walked through the labs. The emerald ring sparkled on her finger, a symbol of truth. "My adoptive mother Diana used to say that broken systems need to be redesigned from the ground up," Maya told a graduation ceremony. "That's what we're doing here." The empire built on exploitation crumbled. Its owner, Howard, confined to a prison cell, but from the ashes a new legacy was born, one of opportunity and freedom, all thanks to a small act of courage and a little black girl who could fix anything, especially broken lives.